Hello everyone, welcome back to Idol Manager. Last time we were here, we realized how absolutely insane Aya Naya and Sasuke Bakugo are. And I don't care for either of them. They're a little nutso in the head. Although, like, Aya Naya, in a way, I can respect it. You know, like, I respect the hustle girl. Sasuke Bakugo is insane, though. Fujimoto, you did that boy wrong. Let's see, what tasks have we today? Max out relationship with an idol who has achieved perfection. I don't want you taking... Do you remember the last time we met? I made a proposal. I think now would be a good time for us to discuss it again. Meet me at the ramen bar, you know the place, 7:30. See you then.
Thank you.
Ah, Lee. Dinner is always more pleasant when enjoyed with friends, so thank you for joining me. Are we friends? I've told you that I consider you one. If the feeling is mutual, then yes, we are friends. So if you need to ask the question, ask yourself. I have come to enjoy talking with you. Mostly I appreciate the way you allow me to blather on without so much as threatening to walk out. But occasionally you'll say something that delights me. To that end, who are your idols? Perhaps I should word my question better, given our choice of profession. I'm not asking about the idols in your group. I'm asking about the people that you look up to. What attributes do they possess? What kind of person do you consider to be a role model? To be honest, a determined person. It does seem like tenacity is required for most of life's hardest tasks. I have always been hesitant to engage in idolatry. After all, those who peddle addictive products are often the ones who are most aware of the dangers of getting hooked. But I often find myself admiring Bobby Fischer. Do you know of him? Who? I take it you care little about the world of chess. Bobby Fischer is regarded by many as the greatest chess player who ever lived. Damn. That's crazy. I thought it was Magnus Magusi, I don't know what the fuck his name is, Carlsen? But, like, I think he was, like, dethroned or some shit. A prodigy from a young age, he was a teenager when he became a champion in America, and the world's youngest grandmaster. That country placed all of their hopes and dreams upon his shoulders, and he vindicated his country's faith by beating a USSR grandmaster to claim the title of world champion. The Americans love a winner, and Bobby Fischer became a celebrity, a rarity among chess players. But upon achieving success, he vanished from the public eye. Disappeared. Oh god. Not only from the world of chess, but from anyone in the media who might try to find him. To achieve that kind of success, and then vanish into the ether, is the ultimate statement of one's intent. It communicates that you care not about celebrity and adoration, or the money that can come from having that kind of fame and recognition. Bobby Fischer cared only about chess. His pursuit of greatness seemed somehow more pure than any I've ever seen. It seems like a model worth emulating if one is truly dedicated to achieving greatness. Are you gonna vanish? It does mean I have constructed my career in the world of idols in a certain manner. Bobby Fischer was devoted to chess for its own sake, and I've decided to devote myself to idols in the purest form I can think of. Think about what the word idol means, Lee. It comes from the Greek word eidos, or eidos, I don't know. Literally, it means form or essence. Idols are, in the purest sense, more ideas than objects. Think about all of the people who are described as icons. Pop icons, music icons, business icons, icons of any sort. An icon is literally a symbol. In user interfaces, they are literally pictures that represent an idea. In short, the ideal idol is something that cannot exist in physical form, because it is an idea or a symbol, not an object or a person. It's intangible. Dude, this is like some toxic fucking, like, fan shit, honestly. Because idols are people. Like, I don't know what the fuck you've been smoking, but, like, all of those pop artists, music artists, and, like, idols are also people, too. And they deserve to be treated as such, you know? I think you're batshit insane, though, so I don't think this is gonna get through to you. So it's not gonna be a person? Exactly. For a long time, I thought that the ultimate idol would be a group or a brand. But that contradicts the idea of the ultimate idol being immaterial.
Yeah.
Wrong. An idol group is not necessarily a physical thing. When you first started Scales, you started with a small handful of idols. Over time, if all of those idols graduate and are replaced with other idols, Scales is still Scales. Oh, it's the fucking, the boat. Likewise, if you changed buildings and replaced all of your old staff, and resigned and hired someone to replace you, that group would still continue to operate with the name Scales. Scales is not really a group of people or a building. It is an idea. Oh, there it is. The ship of Theseus. Yes, the idea is analogous. If you replace every part of a ship over time as it rots, at the end of the process, do you have the same ship? I mean, yeah. Because it's not like you're replacing it as a whole, you know? The question of the ship of Theseus is debatable, because it is asking about the definition of an object, but this goes beyond that. Scales was never an object. Before it existed in a building, before it was a name attached to any performers, before the trademark or business registration had been filed, Scales began with an idea in your head. Scales exists because everyone collectively has decided that it exists. Before you started Scales, that name didn't mean anything. Now you've imbued it with meaning. You have, through your actions, spawned a new thing into the world. Actually, not a new thing, but a new idea. That was my mission with Trills. It was my way of introducing a new idea into the world. That is the reason behind any creative endeavor. It is not enough for us to simply think correct thoughts. Every bit of expression is an attempt to make other people understand what we think. It is not enough to have an idea. You must also put that idea out into the world. But now I've realized that my thinking was wrong-headed. It's not just enough for me to understand this. I need the world to understand this. You yourself probably didn't understand it until I explained it to you. Dude, I don't think anyone's gonna fucking understand this shit. You're insane. Explain it better. Making people understand something is not as simple as explaining it to them. A theoretical physicist could explain the most complex of topics to you, but you would probably not understand them without years of background study. What I need is a way to take that idea and make it so simple that people see it as self-evident. It needs to be something that makes them think they knew it all along. Trills is a concept. It is a symbol. It is, in many cases, close to the idea of the ultimate idol. But everything physical about Trills detracts from that. In other words, I need to find a way to create a version of Trills that doesn't exist. Like, this dude took too many fucking philosophy classes. Of course, that's a contradiction. Of course. Pfft. I'm trying to create something that doesn't exist. Or in trying to create something that doesn't exist, you spring it into existence. How can I cause something to spring into existence while also having it continue to not exist? I need to create an idol group that exists only in people's minds. That would be the ultimate idol. In order to occupy space in people's minds, the idol group must briefly and temporarily assume physical form. It must be a real group in many senses of the word, so that people can know it and care about it. And it must be the best at what it does, or at least be regarded as such. Much in the same way that Bobby Fischer was a genuine chess prodigy, I must truly assemble the best idol talent. And then, after I've assembled it and achieved the apex of fame, I must allow it to vanish into the ether. To be no more. To only exist in the minds of people, leaving not even the slightest trace of its existence. You realize what this means, yes? The ultimate idol group, after disbanding, cannot have any alumni that the media would try to interview. It cannot have any graduates who go on to achieve things after their time in the ultimate idol group. No, they must exist only for the brief moment of their participation in the group. So I kill them. Or they must be the next best thing, completely anonymous and impossible to follow after they are done participating in the ultimate idol group. Oh, so you've already done this. This is Phantasm Facade. Yes, you realize what the group of masked idols is. I hope you'll have the decency to keep quiet about it. You'll forgive me if the name Phantasm Facade is a bit on the nose. What I've already put into action is an excellent little pilot for what I want Phantasm Facade to be. But there are opportunities I can only pursue if I'm able to expand its ranks. That means taking in members who have already had their training and who I can trust to keep quiet. In this case, trust is transitive. I trust you. That means I trust any idol who is loyal to you. If you've achieved the highest possible level of friendship with an idol, I think that would be someone I could expect to keep this secret. If you've earned their loyalty through romance or mere presence of influence, that would also suffice. The question is, if you had such a girl, would you lend her talents to me? That is the question I leave you with. You will earn no accolades for this. But I think the absence of fame and money makes it more pure, don't you think? This dude's trying to get free fucking work out of my idols. It will be your chance to be part of something great. And only that. Consider if that is something that you value. Not particularly, dude. Jesus. You're like crazy. Oh. Fucking Bakugo's rude. No. Not yet. I need more fans. Huh. What the fuck? What happened to my casual fans? Oh. Memento Mori? Actually, let me do like this. Game face on. Matsuo Komiya's SNS accounts are filled to the brim with mobile game screenshots. People are starting to wonder how much of a gaming junkie she is. Is this really the true face behind the hard-working idol Miona that everyone admired? Gamer girl. Oof. Hey man, she can play what she wants. August, September, October, November, December, god damn it. Why'd Factorial do so bad? Maybe I should like just research the rest of politics so I don't have to fucking release any more of them. Release. Wee. Okay. And then we could do Henri Sanson collection. Is that what it's called? Yeah, collection. Oh.
Hi, Miss Lee. I just wanted to let you know that I made zucchini bread. Would you like a slice?
Yeah, sure.
Let me know what you think.
Zucchini bread practically falls apart in your hand as you take a slice and a large number of crumbs fall to the floor. You take a bite and chew. It's a mix of bitter and salty. It takes a monumental amount of willpower for you to finish chewing swallow.
So, what do you think?
It's bad.
Really? I was afraid of that. It's my first time making zucchini bread. You're the first person to try a slice. If you don't like it, I probably shouldn't share it with anyone else. I guess I shouldn't ask anyone else to try it. It feels like a waste to throw it away, but I guess I can consider this a learning experience.
Sorry, girl, but it was shit.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for being honest with me earlier, about the zucchini bread. Turns out I made a really obvious mistake. I forgot to add sugar. Zucchini bread is supposed to be a sweet bread, but it's hard to get that sweet taste without any sugar. Without it, all you can taste is the bitterness of the zucchini, which isn't a very appetizing vegetable on its own. I think I'll take a break from doing any more baking attempts for a while, but if I ever start back up again, I hope I haven't scared you off from being a taste tester in the future. It's always good to get honest feedback so that I can improve.
Nice. Honesty pays off, kids. Oh, let's do a world tour. Oh, god damn it, come on. One more. Hey. Okay, let's do South Korea, China, Russia. I'm almost there, but not quite. A quick stamina round and launch that world tour, baby. Ugh, not quite. Okay. Russia? Nice. Okay. I was really hoping we could get the 4 stars in South Korea, but it seems like we are not quite there yet. But we're close to that number that, what's her name gave us? What? Latest episode of the TV drama Hayashi Sarina was cast in had a season finale plot twist that left critics and fans scratching their heads, and not in a good way. Hayashi Sarina was a key character involved in the twist, so a lot of fans' reactions are directed at her. Nothing. TV shows production's not our job. Of course she wasn't the villain's sister. What the fuck? Okay, let's go. Bubble is me. Ugh, god. They do not like the politics songs. Shit. Well, that's the end of the politics song, so hopefully I'll be good. Okay, I don't need to ever write a politics song ever again. Let's go with Undefeatable. Hey, even though we didn't really do that well, still top of the charts. People just aren't listening to music today. Or this month, rather. It's done. 1,700,000 fans. Hey, remember when I said I should interview Scales after hitting the big threshold for total number of fans? Well, you did it! I figured now would be the perfect time for me to do some sit-down interviews with everyone. I can work around your schedule, but I'd especially like to have a talk to Oda Yuri, Okino Aina, and maybe some of the people who were on the production side of things. I can talk to your people to figure out what would be a good time to do that. Of
Of course, I'd like to talk to you too. Especially since our previous chat. Hopefully, I'll get around to interviewing the big boss in a week or two. I want to save the best for last, you know?
Okay. You're a little spooky, ma'am. You're not as spooky as Sasuke Bakugo. He's like insane. Eesh. Ew. Come on. Wee, we did it. Nice. Okay, let's do like Eve. Oh, we finally reached the branch. So, let's do a new save. Let's call this Scales Branch. And we will be returning to this save. What should we do first? We've got three options. We've got Fujimoto route, we've got Rival route, and we've got Ayanaya route. Well, first come, first serve, right? Fujimoto route. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad we had a chance to talk last night. That was like months ago, dude. I know I said I wanted to do right by my friends, and I count you among them. I'm not sure I have much to offer now that I'm going clean, but I can probably do one last favor for you with what I have left. What can I do for you? Help with promoting skills, 20% increase to all future promotions dailies. Negotiate better transaction fees on ticket sales, 5% increase to all future income from ticketed events, or work as a staffer for Scales. Excuse me, who the fuck wouldn't choose this one? You want me as a worker? I'll admit, I didn't think that my decision to turn legit would end with me working for someone who I helped kickstart, but that seems like a fitting way to get out of the game. I still have plenty of contacts, and of course my wiles and acumen. I've gotten good at business over the years. I think it'll feel good to actually put those skills to good use. I'm glad to join the team, Miss Lee. Thanks for having me. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Let's see. Who am I fucking firing? Wow! What? Sales manager. Success rate 100%. Oh my god, this is lowering my single sales and bonus and concert attendance? Why have I been slacking on this? Hold on.
I got your note. What did you want to talk about?
That's a serious expression. I assume this is a big deal. We're letting you go. I'd always hoped I was more than just a cog in the machine. I guess I was wrong. There's no point in trying to fight it at this point, is there? You've made your final decision already. Let's figure out how to end this gracefully, shall we? I'll agree to go away quietly if you pay me 5 million yen in severance. It's the least you can do. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Working here has had its ups and downs, but I do think I'll look back fondly on the time I spent here. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Girls, you're free. Wee. And Fujimoto can take up that... He has a gold border. Wow. Oh, and he's already upgraded. Oh, that's cool. Can perform producers' production tasks for singles, shows, concerts, elections, and tours. Wow. Oh, Memento Mori? Remember that? That's crazy. That 1 yen can make that much of a difference. Sheesh. Security breach. Matsumoto Fuka's apartment location has been leaked online. Thanks to one very observant follower. He claims that he deduced the location of Fuka's home by studying the scenery of locations reflected by Fuka's eyes on a series of close-up selfies that she took and posted in social media. Resolution on phone cameras these days is getting pretty freakishly detailed. Okay, blah blah blah. Stalking. Ew, who the fuck would do this? We're hiring security. No, not quite. It was the rebelling and the experimental. Son of a bitch. Doki. Debate club. What? Nope. Yes. Third. Boo. Boo. World tour? Yay. Let's try again here. Do we have... Oh, let's release this. Undefeatable. Come on, baby. Hey, nice. Paperwork, please. Way undefeatable. Let's do another world tour. Can we hit 4 stars in South Korea? Fuck. Damn it. Wee. Full capacity in India, at least. Shit. Matsumoto Serika was seen getting into a car with male local DJ Tada Katsuke. These photos were initially posted to social media several days ago, but they don't seem to have gotten much traction. Matsumoto Serika says that she is the girl shown in the photos. The encounter wasn't romantic. Do nothing. They don't get any traction. Pog. Watch. Shit, I should have done spa day first. 10 action cards. This can go so well and only good. Let's see. Oh, Memento Mori? Oh, our stamina's pretty good, so... Don't you do it. Okay. Thank God. Holy shit. No crit failure, please. Don't you do it. Hey! Okay, safe. Hey, safe. Come on. Ugh. Nice. Nice! Oh, come on. Okay. Don't do it to me. Okay, we're safe. Wee, safe. Love it. Election. Okay. Let's see, whose wishes are where? Serika wants first, Aina wants 8th. Gotcha. Okay. Ogino Aina wants 8th. Nice. Serika wants first. So let's just hope she doesn't show up. Okay. Whoops. It's okay, she can be both. Serika. Wow, she took Serika so good that she took both 4th and 1st place. My God. Magical, honestly. Alright, well, let's continue. Excuse me, ma'am. I have a communication from someone with government credentials requesting a meeting. What do they want? They didn't specify. The communication came from a representative of the Ministry of Culture, so I imagine the meeting has something to do with that. Much better than getting a communication from someone with the National Tax Agency or some regulatory office. Still, when someone from the government comes knocking, that's generally not the kind of request that you decline. I set up a meeting for Monday of next week, which is the soonest they can meet. Hopefully that's alright. Wish I could give you more information about how to prepare for this meeting, but they wouldn't tell me anything beyond the location and time of the meeting. Also, they want you to sign several confidentiality agreements before meeting, which might explain the reticence of the persons I spoke to over the phone. Anyway, I guess you should be prepared for anything. I'm gonna get fucking assassinated, bruh. Chapter 5. Who the fuck is that? Well, whatever it is gonna have to wait for next time, because this recording's getting a little long. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time with our idle managing business. See ya!